Today, I want to talk about a YouTuber that it's been a part of my childhood for a while, and it's officially ending today. And you probably might already know who he is. Yeah, you can already go to what it's going to be about, isn't it? So, today, I want to talk about the famous Mario YouTuber I remember having in my childhood, smg4. The popular Mario channel that has been going around ever since. Let's go back over here. Let me check information. 14th of February 2009. It's God, 1 year before I was born. Wow. And I want to talk about the things about this YouTuber and what's been going on. So as you already know, today is the day SG4 officially ended the channel there. You probably might already seen the video and might already watched it to see what I'm going to talk about there. So yeah, this is what I'm going to hear. So as for people who don't get the context of why is SG4 ending the channel, if you haven't seen the Thank You for Everything video, Luke basically explains, Luke, if you don't know who he is, he's basically the person who made the SG4 channel in the first place, and also worked for Glitch Productions. You already might have heard of it. So if you don't know, Luke says that he's officially ending the channel there because he already thinks he has done enough. And by done enough, he meant by he reached where he wanted the most. He already made like thousands of videos and already made like multiple contents for each viewers. Like look at this. He made like multiple videos. Already gained like I don't know, an entire fan base. Gained thousands and thousands of subscribers. Reached millions of milestones. He already thinks he has done enough. He already got what he wanted. So he finally decides to close his nose and officially end the channel there. And it says that he's going to release a few more videos that discuss the characters and each of their final adventures together. And so, right here, after this one, he officially ends the channel right there. So, yeah, that's basically where it ends. And today, I want to talk about some things I know about this channel, well, ever since in my childhood, and also discuss the things of what I think of the ending. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is that I want to tell that I really loved SG4 when I was a kid. I actually seen the channel, when I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6, at the time. I was like a child, okay? And my first video I ever watched from SG4, you probably might already think of this, is Who Let the Chomps Out from 11 years ago. One of the most popular and famous SG4 videos from the Mario 64 bloopers. The huge classics, man. I remember watching this when I was a kid. I also watched other ones too, like the Spaghetterita, Mario was in GTA 5, the Return of Spaghetterita, Mario was in Baldi's Basics, the FNF video where I got my interest in Friday Night Funkin', the road trip, and followed by the reaction video, it was gameplay, and it's in multiple stuff, of course. This channel really became part of my childhood, and I really loved it. Sometimes I follow with some videos. I was liking the personality and each characterization of each of the characters. I really was into this channel. A lot of it. And also, fun fact, Stupid Mario Odyssey is the first video where I actually liked. My first ever liked video. Or the video that I just clicked the like button for my first time, I guess. And yeah, that's basically it for my childhood. That's all the videos I remember seeing when I was a kid, and this is where it leads up to now. So that's how basically it for my childhood. And so that's where the channel is now, we're the official ending. And I wanted to tell some things, and even send a little message to Luke. Luke, if you're possibly watching this, I want to say thank you so much for everything. You made an entire fan base. You created an entire fandom. With all the popularity, fans, and look at that. What? 1 million subs. You finally reached it for an ending, huh? And I want to say thank you so much for everything you have done to all of us. You made funny videos. You made our childhood has become absolute a part of our lives. Apparently, you really mean to every single one of us. And I don't know what to say. I am sad that the channel is officially ending, but I understand the reason, and that's why I want to make this a final message to Luke. Thank you for everything. You have been a part of our childhoods ever since the beginning. I followed the videos, I subscribed to the channel even. I loved every single one of them. I won't explain the video, of course. You can just go watch it yourself. It's actually kind of depressing, apparently. And it's supposed to be, although I think one less Splef is supposed to be Mario's final adventure, this right here is actually Mario's final adventure, in my opinion. And I want to thank him so much for creating this fanbase in the first place. I really have been a part of it, follow up with the videos and everything. And so, I'm actually very grateful that you're finally making this decision to move on and from this channel and finally move on to some other stuff. Yeah, you're still in development with Glitch, of course. You might actually work on some developments for a few shows, even. Like, merge owns digital circuits, all this stuff. But, yeah, that's all I want to say. And I know I already said it, and I will say it 1,000 times again. Thank you for everything, Luke. You really mean to the bottom of our hearts, and that's why I want to say thank you very much for making our childhoods a reality. Surprisingly that I didn't even cry while watching the final video. My heart was getting emotional, like super emotional. And for people who are actually starting to watch the channel, for all you beginners, I feel like you should probably watch like the old videos. Maybe it goes to like more popular to then get a part of the arcs. You should probably get to like the most popular videos to see how the content is, and after getting some kind of bit knowledge of it, I think you can probably go on to the arcs and see the characterization of the other characters too. Yeah, there's also the other characters like Maggie, Tari, Bob, Bookins, Karen, Ren Psycho, smg4, and other characters too. So I feel like you should probably watch the popular content and then move on to the arcs to get first a bit of knowledge of what this channel is supposed to be, and then get to the deep stuff. So anyways, I want to make this a little video for Luke. Yeah, I already said it a few times. And so I want to conclude this with a thank you message for Luke and possibly the smg4 team. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. And like a lot of people said, thank you smg4 for everything.